GTA 5 Stunt Jumps 31 through 40, AA Gamer for Life. And as always, save the game before and after every jump. It's always a good idea. You don't want to get wasted, crash or whatever, and then go several jumps back. So the few seconds it takes to save the game, by all means do so. Okay, so in the last video at the last jump, we're very close to the rain off channel and the grassy area underneath where the jump was. So we're gonna head down there, and there's a little jump that kind of jumps across one of the runoff canals there, and it's easy enough to do. Okay, so just get down to this area. Okay, now right across from where I was just pointing is the helipads that you buy, and right where we're at right now on the other side of this rain-off canal is a jump, which I say for number 50 is by far one of the hardest jumps to do. And to be honest with you, I didn't think I was going to be able to get it done, so I saved it for number 50, and I was just going to show its location and a few failed attempts because I just couldn't get it done. My bike just could not get the speed it needed to make the jump. When we get to that, I'll get into it a little bit more in depth. My buddy Demented Priest, he has the same bike, but the only difference was he was able to buy the level 4 engine. Maybe that made the difference, even though you don't really see it on your stats. Okay, now with this jump, right in the middle of the expressway, the on-ramps, off-ramps, whatever, you need to veer off to the left a little bit to make sure you hit the roadway. And right here I get wasted. Although my health was just blinking red, and when I got off the vehicle it was enough to kill me. Anyway, we'll get into number 50 when I get to it. It was really by far the hardest jump out of all of them, so I saved it for the last one. Okay, there's a look at our next jump. Alright, so kind of go down the road a little bit. Zing across the grass and the barriers, and hopefully you won't hit anything. Well, with the jump number 50, you need to basically jump over the whole roadway. There's a railway bridge there, and land in the helipad area. And it is just a ridiculously long distance. And my buddy Demented Priest, he was at the end of the game or very close to it, so he could fully upgrade the bike. The only options that I couldn't get was level 3 and 4 engine, although the top speed didn't really change any, and the ramp itself is kind of a pain in the butt. It's very easy to get veered off to the left or right, and just could not get the speed needed to make the distance. I actually get the jump, but it wasn't legal. You'll see that at the end of the jump videos how I get it. After many attempts getting it, again, I thought I was just going to make the video and just kind of show its location and thing, and then sometime in the future I would just keep trying it to see if I can get the achievement. But nevertheless, we'll get into that then. Ouch. And that kind of thing's gonna happen a lot with the jumps. I mean, even though you're seeing that barrier and you're hard on the brakes, it's just not gonna save you. Okay, let's get to our next jump. Okay, so this little grassy ramp is our jump. We're going to be heading down onto the oncoming expressway, I think, most likely. Nice. With that number 50 jump that I've been yakking about, I'm like telling my buddy the Priest, I'm like, I need like nitrous or a rocket pack or put wings on the bike or something, because it just not get the distance needed to get that jump done. And even when he was doing it with the same bike, okay, our next jump is through these hand railings here. It's going to be on the left side. You know, I'm like, what about a sports car? You know, one of the fast, because he has the ability to buy whatever he wanted. I'm like, well, just buy a fast car and deck it out and then reload the game. See, he's like, I don't think there's enough room to use a car there. Anyway. Okay, so our next jump's going to be in the golf course itself. When you get in there, you're going to get a 2-star wanted level. So just use the tips to get the jump and then get out of there and lose the heat. Okay, there's a little broken bridge in there. And the thing is, with this particular jump, you don't want speed. You just basically want to loop this little, or you know, just hop this little gap here. So you hit the other side, get under the arc. If you go too fast and hit the top of the arc or jump over it, it's going to be a failed jump. So get the jump done, and then boogie out of there and lose the wanted level. Okay, so this next one's up in the hills a little bit. Okay, get a look. That's our ramp. As you can see throughout the jump videos, that using Franklin's special ability does not hinder you in any way. It doesn't slow your speed down. Nice. Okay, so exception of the jump number 50 that I'm saving, I believe it's actually 43 in the guidebook, but with this one, like I said, I'm saving that for number 50 of my video walkthroughs for the jumps. So now we're heading out to the country part of the area to do whatever jumps are out there. Okay, right up here, this little rock face, dirt face, we're going to be jumping down across the road, down the mountain. Okay, so there's a little path up here, so just cruise up it and come on down. Do what you gotta do. Okay, so there's our next jump. Okay, this one's another rock face ramp that we just jumped this little nook in the mountain here to the other side. Okay, you want to stay to the left side of the ramp. If you go too far right, you'll basically miss the roadway, and that could be detrimental to your health. Okay. I'm going to mark the next jump and then we'll cut back in with the next video. From here, that's where it is. Okay, we'll see you on the next set. AA Gamer for Life. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.